Pixels. Today I will teach you how to download and install the PlayStation 2 emulator for PC. But first let's go with some recommendations. To be able to emulate, I recommend that you have a PC with the following requirements: a CPU with 4 or more cores, accompanied by 8 of RAM and if possible a dedicated graphics card. On the screen I will leave the requirements in more detail. Well, let's get started. First of all, we will download from the PCSX2 official site and download the latest stable version of the emulator listed as latest nightly for Windows 64-bit AVX2 QT version. Then we will go to the download link that will leave you in the description called BIOS. Then we go to the folder where the downloaded files have been stored. We will look for the WinRAR file of the emulator and what we will do is unzip it in order to create a folder with the emulator files. Then we unzip the WinRAR file from the BIOS. We enter the emulator folder and execute it.exe. Once the emulator is running, we go to System, then to Settings. In this new window that appears, what we will do is go to the Game List tab and we will select a folder where we will have all the PlayStation 2 games to emulate. Next, we will go to the BIOS tab. We will give the Browse option to find the folder that we had previously downloaded and unzipped. As you can see, some files are loaded at the bottom, where we recommend that you select the USA version 2.30. Then we will go to the Graphics tab, where in the first section what we will do is select the Direct3D12, OpenGL or Vulkan version in Render. In my case select Direct3D12. In the Display section you can leave it as it is by default or in Aspect Ratio, place it at 16:9. Then we will go to the Rendering section. In the Internal Resolution part, you can leave it as it is by default or select the resolution of your monitor. Later we will go to the Memory Cards function and here what we will do is delete both files that are selected. Then go to Create, we put a name and we give it OK. We repeat this twice. Finish this, we drag these elements to port 1 and port 2. Once the emulator is configured, what we can do is configure the joystick with which we can play. To do this we go to Settings, and then to Controllers. In this tab we will select these three functions. Then we will go to Controller Port 1, where you can configure your joystick manually here, or I also recommend if you have an Xbox joystick or a Windows compatible joystick, go to the Automatic Mapping option and select the one that best suits you here. Once configured, what we will do is go to the New Profile option and save this configuration with the name we want. Finally, we can close the window and we will have the emulator fully configured. And that would be all. Any questions or problems I will try to answer in the comments. Greetings Pixels.